Hi FoodTubers, I'm Alex from French Guy Cooking. Today we are making delicious and super easy mini croissants. Don't worry, it's just a cheats on the posh version. So we will make 3 different versions of it, 2 savory and 1 sweet. These mini croissants are perfect for snacking when you're watching the World Cup. The beauty of this recipe is that you can do everything in advance and focus on the match. First off, let's prepare some really simple fillings. The first one will be Italian inspired and so simple. Just a bit of pesto and a few slices of mozzarella. And if you have fresh herbs, that would be really nice. Think of basil, parsley or mint for example. Oh, of course you can use pre-made pesto. Gennaro might be mad at me for that, but I guess it's always good to bother him a bit during the World Cup. Next filling is French inspired. Mix a handful of grated Gruyere cheese or any melty cheese with a bit of sour cream. Grated nutmeg will add some proper attitude. Set it aside with a few ham slices. Last filling is all about sweetness. Mix 2 or 3 tablespoons of room temperature chocolate spread with a handful of ground hazelnuts and a sprinkle of cinnamon. I know it's a bit weird, but bear with me. A tiny pinch of salt will make it even better. The fillings are ready, now let's get down to business with the mini croissant. Take a roll of pre-made puff pastry and divide it into 16 equal parts. To do so, cut the roll into quarters and each quarter into 4 pieces, starting in the center. If you don't have rolls but sheets of puff pastry, cut them into narrow triangles like so. At the end, each piece should look like a narrow triangle. To me, it just looks like a pizza slice. Place a triangle in front of you with the narrow end pointing at you. Place the Italian filling like so. Spread some pesto and add a few bits of mozzarella on the wider edge. Sprinkle with herbs, leave the narrow end clean, otherwise you won't be able to seal it properly. And here's what it looked like with the French filling. And now with the sweet filling. Remember not to overload it, less is better. And this is where the magic happens. To shape the croissant, start at the wider end, stretch it a bit and gently roll it with your palms. Be careful not to crush it. Now with the French filling. And finally with the sweet filling. Place them on a baking tray with some parchment paper under it. The tip of the croissant should be tucked under the roll. Brush them with an egg wash. Pop them in a preheated oven for about 15 minutes at 200 degrees Celsius or 390 Fahrenheit or until golden brown. I love watching the pastries baking. Oh, by the way, if you love beer, then click on the link below to see me over on DrinksTube tasting 3 amazing ales. Perfect to watch the World Cup. Here on FoodTube we know about food, but we don't know so much about football. Luckily, there's a channel that does. They are called Copa 19, check them out.
Thank you, FoodTube. We love what you do.
We do indeed, and we are Copa 90, bringing you shows directly from Brazil, bringing you closer to the passion, to the fans, to the action than anyone else.
So subscribe right now to experience the World Cup like never, ever before.
Good luck, France.
Get the croissant out of the oven and if you can, let them cool down a bit. Look at these beauties! Crispy outside and so flavorful and so moist inside. I'm sure you will love this recipe as much as I do. I told you guys they are super easy to make, but the best is still coming up, because basically you can pimp them using any fillings you like. Think of savory like fresh cheese, dry tomatoes, curd ham, or sweet like marmalade, coconut or honey. The combinations are endless, so what will be yours? Tell us in the comments right below. Remember, if you love football, go check out Copa 19 amazing football videos on YouTube. Thanks for watching, I really hope you like these recipes. I'll catch you next time, FoodTubers. Salut, bye bye! Please subscribe to FoodTube and to my own channel for many more delicious recipes.